Alrighty. Okie dokie doke. Welcome to the stream. There's only one person here, but that one person, thank you for joining as always. There's always that one person. I can't tell if it's my missus or it's one of my favorite people that keeps coming back. But I won't spoil his name. He knows who he is. But regardless, if you're watching this on the VOD, seems like I can do my my intro's slightly more confident. And Maniac 7, my man. How we doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. It's always nice. There's always that one person, right? And I could always I tell you what, I could either count on you, with Sam, or my missus to join at the start. So we're gonna, yeah, 100%, man. Don't worry, you're in my head. There was a couple people in my head. I was like, if I say one, am I gonna get it wrong? It was either gonna be you, or it was gonna be with Sam. One of the two, and I was gonna take a hot guess at it. I was actually gonna say as well. Straight after, there was a few like Adventures with Sean as well, and a few names that keep coming back. So I can't thank you enough. So thank you for joining, broski. If you're watching on the VOD, video on demand, which is when the YouTube video is posted after the live stream.
Everyone was affected by the war.
Then I much
Every
appreciate
corner
that
of the
too.
world was touched.
We're gonna do this
The
today,
human spirit drove us to
but we're
fight
gonna do
where
some
no one
multiplayer
had dared
afterwards.
to go before. Whether it was the mountains of the Alps or the skies above, we found a way. They said this would be the war to end all wars. But I wonder if there will ever be an end to human ambition and our will to destroy.
Alrighty. Maniac 7 says, yo, I got a bit of a cold, I'm a bit sick, how are you doing? Ah, bless you, bro. I am just going through that myself. I swear to God, I've had a cold for like the last week. And I've had a fever. Well, had a fever for like a day or two, and then I was good. But I've still got a cough at the moment. It kind of sucks, but getting better. But I hope you're also good, my bro. It's not easy having a cold. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not a person who really gets too ill, but when I do, I get proper ill, and it sucks so bad. But I refuse to take any pills or anything like that. It just doesn't help me in the slightest. So let those antibodies work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope you're all good, bro. Having a cold is so shit. But hopefully you'll recover from it soon, man. But I hope you're all good. Here we go. So we'll play some more stories for this morning.
Are you alright?
And then we'll play some multiplayer
We're ready
afterwards.
for you to cut the cake. Wow, these are incredible.
Yes, it was an incredible time.
You looked very handsome in that uniform.
That's not me, that's Matteo.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Dad. Take as long as you need.
No, it's okay, Tesoro. It's time I told you what happened to him.
Maniac
It was during
says, thank you,
our
bro.
last
No
battle
worries, my
together.
brother. I hope you're all good.
Just
I
a
hope
few
you get
days
better
after our
soon.
21st birthday. My brother's battalion had been ordered to capture a fort deep into enemy territory. I wasn't going with him. I was part of a special unit with a different mission.
I remember this war story, and it's so good. It's so
Our
good.
task was to
Everyone's gonna
support
love this one, I'm
Matteo's
sure.
battalion. We were a proud unit. We changed the war for Italy. The Arditi.
Here we go. I got goosebumps off this one. I fucking love this one. This is awesome, this level. Here we go. Alright, let's move up. Do you know why? Because it's one of my favourite. Fucking love this one.
While Matteo was pushing forward, I had to fight up the mountain and take out anything targeting his unit.
Just hearing this story makes me worried for you.
Don't worry, I was in a full suit of armor. Besides, the Arditi were proud volunteers. We would have done anything for Italy. A church was sitting at the base of the path. Enemy troops had fortified it. I had to fight them first.
Yo, I feel like a bad motherfucker running around with this. Thank you everybody for joining the war stories today on the stream. It is lit. Come on. Welcome, welcome everyone. You've just joined the war stories in time. Fuck, I'm gonna need to reload. Alright, let's move up. Maniac 7 says, imagine if you had 8 grenades as well in the online multiplayer. Holy fuck. Sorry, I had a slight cough there. My apologies. Yeah, can you imagine what you were? This is fucking chaos.
All that was left after the fleeing troops were some foot soldiers. After that, the church would be ours.
Let's reload before we roll in. Everyone's gonna be like, why the fuck are you reloading now? Sorry everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this so far. This is so sick. This mission. Teammates got it over there. I feel like I'm playing Assassin's Creed slightly here. With all the Italian voices going. It's so cool.
There was an artillery gun that was shelling us and Matteo's unit. I had to destroy it.
And he was still heading to the fort?
Right. I had to make sure he got there.
Oh shit, okay. I like the little random soldiers that come out of nowhere who are just like slightly lost because their platoon's just been absolutely destroyed. Alright, let's move up the mountain.
Matteo and the entire Italian offensive was in danger as long as that artillery gun remained. So I had to take it down.
Let's get prepared before we go in. Oh my god, what the fuck? My bad there. Just rolling down the hill. we go. We'll go around. Kind of good training for multiplayer. Absolutely brutal. Let's get this bad boy reloaded. Uh-oh. Let me shoot for a second.
The only way to ensure that my men were safe was to blow up the gun itself.
Look at that sun rays coming through, it's so sick. Okay. You probably don't need to do this, but... Do you know what? I had 5, you know.
That explosion was one of the sweetest sides of the war for me.
Yeah, I'd probably be done a lot quicker.
I could see an anti-aircraft gun over
I got
the next
127
ridge that was
rounds.
taking out our planes. And that was my next target.
Uh-oh. Maybe we shouldn't have, like, spammed all of our ammo. Like that. Whoa.
The gun was manned by Austro-Hungarian troops. I had to remove them before I could use the gun myself.
Bullets remaining. I used all my dynamite. With 8 bullets to spare.
I take down the last man, but then I hear a noise.
This man has
that I
killed
will
like
never forget.
100 people already.
They were targeting Matteo's unit below me, so I do the only thing I can.
This guy is a legend. Who
It
we
was
shoot?
me against an entire enemy bomber squadron.
No! No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Matteo.
couldn't see the fucking thing.
After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
I did not die on that. Get the fuck out of here. How the fuck did that happen, huh? I'm sorry, but you've got literally about 15,000 bombers coming towards you. Right, look.
Bomber squadron.
Bro, this guy survived. I can't because my gun keeps fucking...
We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted. And I would have lost Matteo.
Maybe I should turn around for a more frequent one. Mate, this mission is going to be so hard.
After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Bro! How are you meant to survive this, man? Good lord! How many is there?
Still safe behind your armor?
Of course, of course. Nothing could dent it.
I don't know about that, mate.
But then the planes veered away.
Mother Nature just couldn't take it. Uh-oh. 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 Mother Nature just could not take how much explosive damage just went on. This guy's been through some shit, huh? Time to take off the armor. I'd keep the chest on.
When I got up, I thought I had died and gone to hell. They blew up the mountain. They buried us. They buried themselves.
Oh God, Matteo.
I had to find him. So I went down into that hell. It was my only choice.
Man, this game gives me goosebumps.
I had to find Matteo. He could have been anywhere.
Save our ammo.
I started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them.
Alright, here we go.
We could hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
Holy fucking shots does this thing take? Like this sniper, you know. You barely see him through the smoke.
Sheer force of will, we took out their firepower. The lodges were safe, and I had to move on.
You never said, was Matteo in those lodges?
No. The men said his unit had made it further up.
Alright, let's move up. How many do we have of these? We're gonna need more. You guys run ahead. I'll be okay. Take. What was in this one? Was it one? Okay.
friends were trapped. Everywhere I looked, too late. I felt alone among ghosts. After a while, I couldn't even look at the bodies. We had to have made it to the fort. Myself, I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire. Fire everywhere.
Shoot the fucking thing. Going for it.
There were two ways into the fort. I could either go through the underground tunnels or above ground by circling around the back.
Not through the front?
I no longer had my armor. It was impossible.
What the fuck? So that's probably why he was like, oh, you can't go around the front because it's impossible. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. But we're fucking doing it anyways. So I'm guessing you have to go around?
There were two ways into the fort. I could either go through the underground
No,
tunnels
you can go through
or
the
above
underground.
ground by circling around the back.
Not through the front?
I no longer had my armor. It was impossible.
It's you! No, I'm fucked. This thing is awesome. I fucking love this thing. Sadly, we'll run out of ammo. So. I thought he was behind the wall, as in like hiding behind it. But he was just standing there. Do we want to? No. Just so. Sorry, I'm just opening up crates. I'm a crate boy, I'm telling you. I'm addicted to crates. This would be a great zombie match. like this would be a fantastic zombie game. Reminds me of the first ever Match Turret. Is that the one? Yeah. I always get it confused with Jerry's. But it's Match Turret. Ah, to hit him with a grenade. No. Oh no.
I don't know how.
Run out of
I
ammo.
just knew Matteo wasn't there.
Alright.
I still think about that field. Every day.
Hope you guys have been enjoying this so far.
I'd almost stopped looking. Started giving in to the hope that Matteo had escaped. And then...
No! No! You...
He never got older. And here I am, still. Who decides such things? Buon compleanno, Matteo.
Wow. That hit me like a freight train. Forgot about that part. In my head, when I played this, I thought he survived. He did not. That sucks. Oh, man. Fuck. What a mission, eh? What a fucking mission. I love that one so much with all my heart. It is such a fucking gut-wrenching fucking story. And it's so good from the start as well. Like the start, as soon as you, you know, as soon as you start in the century and you're just walking around, pumming along, you think you're gonna, you know, find hope, etc., etc. But it just doesn't happen. And that's why I think it's that's why I like it so much, because it's not one of those stories that's so generic and oh yeah, you know, this person fucking obviously survived through it, they were the only person left and they reunited, whereas this story obviously is not that. It's the story of trying to find his friend and help his people, and he just couldn't get there quick enough. And lost his pal. So yeah, no, that's it's nice to, although it's like grueling, it's nice to see a reality in terms of what really truly happened, and people's best friends, brothers, sisters, etc., etc. You know, husband lost, etc. It's yeah, it's a beautiful story, that one. I really like that. It's so short and sweet and so impactful. And like when you walk into the bunker and there's people around you, and it said everywhere I look, there was just people, etc., etc. And it's the way I walked in, looked right, and I was like, oh yeah. I looked left, and I'm like, oh yeah, there really is. Walked up, I'm like, oh wow, okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I love that story. It's it grabs you by the balls and pulls you in. You think everything's going right, and you're like, oh yeah, good ending, and then boom, you end up as one of the only people left amongst your own team. Crazy, huh? Crazy how fucking video games can make us feel that way and show us a reality. And obviously, it wouldn't have been exactly like that, but I'm sure there are scenarios in both wars that have happened that have had many scenarios like that. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this, thank you ever so much. What's the time? 12:43. Fucking hell. I'm probably going to do a little bit of multiplayer. Might play some PUBG, I don't know. Probably play some multiplayer of this and just get our sniping up to spec. Make sure we're getting good on the snips because I'm sick of being shit. I want my old playstyle back. COD fucking ruined it. Fuck you, COD. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this, thank you so much. This one was an emotional one, and it was so good. It was so good. I got to give it to them. Avanti Savoia is probably one of my favourites. I have to. I do like the runner though. That's the one I remember the most. It was quite long, but it was good fun. This one, I can't really remember if I got through all of that. I think I ended up just starting playing multiplayer. But yeah, thank you ever so much, everyone. Have a lovely evening. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I just realised it's not even the evening. But thank you so much. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.